Hello everyone, it's Veronica and welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday, May 10th, and I have books and I would like to reorganize my shelf. I already took out all the embarrassing things like a Starbucks cup that I need to remove because I finished it already. All of these things I would just really love to kind of reorganize because first I have books that I would like to organize in general. I have three shelves. I will show you them. So these are my two shelves. They're messy and they're terrifying, okay? I have just stacks, double layered, double, and then single. And then I just have all of these over here. This basically is also like a storage because, you know, I'm putting my page flags there, my, you know, pens and stuff. I have just a bunch of like Switch controller. I mean, this is just, you know. I also have, you know, note-taking supplies, journaling supplies. I have a few books here. This section is library books, so those are fine. And then I have all of these books. They're not double layered, they're just all pushed to the front, but you can double them. And then these are all the books that I would like to sell on Pango and have pretty much already listed. Some of my older ones are The Sweetest Remedy, One Day in December. You know, all of these stuff are already listed. I do have two Hawaiian books that I would love to read. I love history. Anything historical I'm a fan of. I also have the love songs of W.E.B. Du Bois, I really don't know. And then Cathedral by Ben Hopkins. Those are two books that are on my TBR. I would love to read it. Everything else, though, they're all Pango listing that I really want to get rid of. I have classics here, nonfiction, and just some leftover fiction and memoirs and everything. So this is like my nonfiction classics mythology. I also have a stack of all my Greek mythology as well as Norse mythology, which is fun. At the bottom over here, I have two Chinese mythology, myths and monsters kind of tales that I would love to read. Funnily enough, I have the Stephen Fry books that I would love to read, and I still haven't gotten to it. I did buy a stack of Lucy Score. I would basically love to own her backlist. I think she's just a terrific writer. Definitely going up to my top 5 favorite authors. Also on top, I have just a section of Greek mythologies, and then just fantasy as well. My shelves are purely romance mainly. I have romancy here. This is more contemporary. I have some dark romance or like sports romance. I have fantasy here. I have most of my hardbacks because they're heavier. Mainly book of the month. So that's what I have. Over here in the back I have the Outlander series, Zodiac Academy. All my ACOTAR are at the back. They just have alternate covers, which I love. I have Robin Hobb over here. Lord of the Rings. I have sports romance, Addicted series, and more contemporary in the back. More contemporary romance. You know, just a variety basically, and I would love to reorganize. They're full brimming just to the rim. Like, I would really love to change that. I would love to change my room. I finished all my finals, which is a thank goodness, and I would love to change it. My god. I need to change the battery of this camera, but what I would like to do is remove everything and put it onto my bed, already messy. I'm gonna take all of these books out, probably put it on my bed, wherever I can put it, and yeah, I don't think I'll do a time lapse, but I will for sure do a time lapse of me putting it back on my shelves. Yeah, anyway, if you do enjoy this reorganization, comment down below. Do you like to watch these videos? I will for sure. I think the next time I'll do a reorganization is when I've read majority of these books because I would love to do an unhaul. I know there are some books I got secondhand that once I'm done reading in general, I would love to just read all of these books, or at least whatever I haven't read, and then do an unhaul and kind of reorganize as well. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button down below, and let's get to the reorganization. Hello, I'm back. I actually don't know what time it is because I have so many books. Let me show you. So first off, I'm watching a video, just background noise, but here's a stack, 3 stacks, all of this, plus a cat who's too curious. Oh my god, I forgot these two. I totally forgot, but yeah, lots of books. Lots of books, and I still have these 2 shelves. I think what I'm gonna do is definitely organize by genre. So here at the top, I think I'm gonna do thriller, contemporary fiction, historical fiction as well. Those are the books that I kind of have the least of. But I would also love to get through all the romance first because those are the books that I have the most of. Like, you can clearly see romance. Romancy stuff. Romance, pretty much. Romance. So, you know, I like a lot of these. Like, here are my fantasy, thriller-ish, contemporary things. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Honestly, I don't actually know. I haven't seen my bookshelves honestly this clean for quite a bit, like minus these 2 shelves, but they're so empty, and I wish I kept it like that and stopped being so materialistic and, you know, being a booktuber thinking, oh, I need so many more books. I'm both embarrassed, but also I like a lot of these books. Like, I read, I think, this whole stack here. Maybe. It might have some Mariana Zapata, but like, majority of these are unread, and I would love to read them. So that's why these past few months, I actually have made a goal to read more physically. I think I might do a time-lapse, I don't know yet, of all the books, just me reorganizing it. I think I know I want my Greek mythology, so I have a stack here with Greek mythology on the top, just like it was before, because it looked nice up there and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Hey guys, so I reorganized my bookshelf, which is great. Let me show you guys really quick what I did, and I'm really happy with kind of how it went down. There are still some things that I obviously need to reorganize, redo, but I do want to show you guys just because it looks pretty nice. So yeah. At the very top we have fantasy, literally only fantasy. We have Book of Night, Empire of the Vampires, the Nevernight series trilogy, the Caraval trilogy, the Red Queen series. Let's move this. We have Realmbreaker, and then I heard that there was a character in Caraval that is, like, this book is based on a character from Caraval, so I ended up getting Caraval, and I haven't started this one. Yeah, so I just have a bunch of series like Gleam, Ember of the Night, my 3 Addie LaRue's. This one is in French, which I'm really proud of. I also have the Shatter Me series, which is right over here. Can't wait to read that. I've heard great things about it. Okay, here's my romance shelf. I have, dark romance. I have series, the Deal series. I don't know what the series is called. Addicted series, dark romance, some Julianne. I have the Throttle series, and then the Dreamtime Billionaires. I don't actually know what Dreamland Billionaires. Okay, yeah. Some Mia Sheridan, Ice Planet Barbarians. I have LMA's To Hate Honor Adam Connor and To Love Jason Thorne. And then I have Elise Kova over here. Next, continuing my dark romance. These 3, I just put it there, so ignore it. I have Hockey here. I have the Twisted Hate series. Savar Miller pre-series, just a bunch of dark romance. And then at the bottom here, this is where all my thriller, fantasy, and then just this corner is just a whatever, like a memoir, you know what I mean? Also my fairy loot stuff. Yeah, and then the bottom, all book of the month, and then just whatever books, like no genre specific, just books. Next, here we have my mythology. I have Greek, Egyptian, mainly Greek because that's what I read most. I'm diving into discovering more, not just Greek mythologies, so basically mythology or anything. This corner over here is random. I have like the City of Brass series, some historical fiction, just random stuff. Next, these 2 shelves here and then here are all my contemporary romance or series. Back here is all my Lucy Score. Let me just literally show you. All of this is Lucy Score. Those 4, and then this whole thing is Lucy Score. Oops. Let me just quickly... Okay, this needs to stop. Thank you. So, from these 8 books are all a series, and then these 3 are a series, and then I have a duo over here, and then these are all the standalone ones. I would love to continue collecting Lucy Score. She's just a fantastic author, and it's just, seriously, I've been loving her books. These are my Catherine Center. I love Catherine Center. Then we have Sarah J. Maas, and then these are like From Blood and Ash, and then Kingdom of the Cursed, and then a historical fiction. Down there is all Outlander. I have Robin Hobb in the center over here because they're more mass market paperback size. And then this whole stack is Zodiac Academy. I don't want to go down there and show you. I'm too lazy. Okay, next. Right over here is my Mariana Zapata books. Right over here. I'm only keeping From Luke Off With Love, Culty, All Roads Lead Here. Those 3. And then I'm going to be getting rid of the rest because on Mariana Zapata's website, she is actually selling signed books, basically. So I actually bought every single book, including From Luke Off With Love, Culty, All Roads Lead Here, but those three, Kalti, Rhodes, and Lukov, those three books I want to annotate, and then I'll keep the signed ones just for myself. You know what I mean? So I'll have double copies of those three books, and then the rest, I will have only the signed ones, pretty much. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. These will be listed on Pango. Next, I have these right here. These are mainly unread books. I'll show you more. So, for example, I have Actor Age Eve Brown. I've actually read this series. However, honestly, the next time I read the Brown Sisters trilogy, it would either be on my Kindle or on Libro FM, where I do have the audiobooks. So I am putting these on Pango. Next, I have these books. By the way, all of these at some point will be sold on Pango, not now. Only the ones that I know the ones that I've read, like the Brown Sisters, I will be listing right away. But all of these books right here, most of them are unread. So when I read them, then I will list on Pango Books. Unless they're really good and I know I'm gonna reread, then I'll obviously put it, I'll keep it. But these are the ones that I am gonna put on top priority for my next reads, just because I don't really think that I'm gonna keep it. You know what I mean? I'm really glad I'm kind of going through this kind of purge, because I'm really loving how empty looking my shelves look at the moment. That being said, I am going to be reading these. These will most likely stay where it is in my room, probably by this shelf. I like to think this top row is my Pango Books or just kind of donating shelf, so that will be where it is. Anyway, I'm really happy as to where I am right now, and yeah. Okay, I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming. It's also super dark because it's, what time is it? It's 6:58. I need to eat dinner. I also need to kind of reorganize my bed and all the books that I just showed you guys for donating. Like I said, those books aren't going to be donated now. I'm going to push myself to read them and then donate, because that way I am not just donating it because I'm never going to reread it. I'm never gonna read it, so I'm gonna push myself to read them, and then after I finish, if I'm like, yeah, definitely donating, I'll donate or list it on Pango Books. So if you guys are interested in following my Pango Books, I've listed it down below for you guys to check out. That's where I list all my books. You can literally see some from like 4 months ago. I'm probably gonna get rid of those that have been on my listing for so long to the library, just because they need to go, basically. You know what I mean? Luckily, I can donate it to the library. That's the good thing. But anyway, yes, I'm super excited to kind of finally have cleaner shelves. I'm really happy with kind of how they look at the moment. They're neater. It looks really great. And, you know, as I buy more books, or as I read and donate or sell it on Pango, you know, it's just gonna be a lot neater, and that's why I've honestly made myself push myself basically to read and then see where I'm at with these books. So if I don't like it, I don't want to push myself to keep it. I'm really glad I was able to clean up. Hopefully I am able to read more books this May, since I'm officially out of school. Thank goodness. I'm super, super happy about that. Thank you guys so much for coming. So I post new booktube videos every week on Saturdays. So I'll see you guys all next week. Bye!